Abhishek, Isam, Alisa, Adiru, Janvir, Ali, Abhilal, Malik, Abhishek, Jamal, Amir, Alvin, Neha, Raju, Pradeep, Amit, Rashmi, Suzanne, Aarti, Pawan, Tarek, Mandar, Usman, Johnson, Raju, Hasib, Saban, Abhi, Surinder, Mary, Samad, Nadir, Christopher, Mansoor, Venkat, Unindra, Sim, Amir, Nabil, Ali, Ashish, Usman, Naveen, Vivek, Ali, Naveed, Ali, Mateen, Chitra, Naveen, Salah, Deepak, Caroline, Linvin, Bilal, Salman, Nabil, Shazay, Mr. Vikas, Mani, Nadeem, Suhail, Wasi, Salah, Sidra, Amar, Faisal, Vigat, Umar, Lata, Chandra, Hassan, Usman, Faisal, congratulations on becoming 350th certified PMP of 2022. My question to you is, are you ready? If you are not ready, then what are you doing? Maybe you are procrastinating. Maybe you are still thinking what to do, what not to do. Are you ready to take your life to 10x? Are you ready to become the best version of you? If you are not, you are living a mediocre life. And living a mediocre life is not a way. There is no middle class anymore in the world, maybe 50 years back. So let's talk about the most important thing. Do you want to become certified PMP? As of now, we have 399. Yes, 399 PMP in 2022. 399. Two students in Canada is giving exam. So tonight we are going to achieve the milestone of 400 certified PMP. 400 certified PMP, which is a record in itself. You need to understand this thing. The number of students that we have. By the way, my batch is starting this Friday. If you haven't taken that training or still thinking, you can join that batch. Number of students that I had, total students, is, I guess, in the entire year is almost 500, or I guess less than 500. And out of those, 400 is gonna clear today. This is called highest success rate. This is called dedication. I wouldn't take any credit from myself. I would give all the credit to my students. I would give all the credit the people who have joined my program. And the reason is that they listened to me. The reason is that they worked, executed on the task that we have done. They actually executed each and every single task that we have done. Just putting the context, like 2 days, today, two students have cleared. Mufid from India, he cleared in 14 days. He joined batch 11. And then Ali Basharat from basically Bahrain, he cleared again in 14 days. Before that, in batch 11, Amul cleared in 9 days, and one more student has cleared in 8 days. This is called level of dedication. This is called continuous working on it. So these 400 PMP, I just like push them. Yeah, I push them hard, but those people actually did. Now, if you know me, what is my goal of 2022? Put it in the chat box. What is my goal of 2022? And for all the 30 people who are live on YouTube right now, and 20 people who are live on LinkedIn watching this thing, what is your goal of clearing PMP? When do you want to become certified PMP? I want you to write down your date. I want you to write down what do you want, when do you want to do PMP, your own date. And you remember very well, I remember every single student. I'm gonna hold you accountable. When do you plan to do PMP? You are getting ready, Atif. That's good. Hasha, yes, you are ready. Mushtaq, you are ready. Good evening, Abraham. Good evening. Hello, Pradeep. Hi, Rao. Hi, Rahul. Hi, Asatullah. Yes, my goal is to get 500 certified PM. It is nearly impossible. I am gonna say it. It is nearly impossible. But I'm a big believer of shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among the stars. And that's why we set such an high goal. And today, and today we are at 400. Like we will be at, we are right now at 399. We will be at 401 certified PM. 500, 500. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. Last week of December. Uh, this is a good goal, not a bad goal. Last week of December, at the earliest. And like Mohit, this is called as SMART goal: specific, measurable, achievable, and time bound. S- Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. SMART goals. Set those goals into that before 26th December. Sai Pranita, then we need to get into the bones of PMP. You are on the right track. The task you are doing today is on that 30th of January, 30th of December, 9th of June, Padma. Last week of December, Ali Habib. Last week of December, Sadullah. It's okay, okay. It's in your hand. I'm just a guiding torch. Sajid Iqbal, hi. Good evening, Prakash. So, guys, the most important thing is keep moving forward, set the goal, and work into it. As I shared, today I'm gonna work on the hybrid part and I'm gonna explain few things that you need to know regarding hybrid. You see, hybrid is the name of the PMP exam. Hybrid is how basically the PMP exam is oriented and how the PMP exam actually works. So guys, if you haven't liked this video as of now, I see 11 like. So yeah, please do like it so that the video can start coming into the algorithm of end of January. Hi Sajid. Hi Prakash. Okay. Hmm. Okay. If the screen is clear to you, if you can see it, please put it in the chat box, Ajit. By the end of December 20. Okay. Last week, December. Okay, Sajid Saab. Okay, Sajid, you are getting 3 4 holidays. We need to talk about those 3 4 holidays. Okay. So, good evening, good everyone. Project Management Training by Tisham. Clear. Okay. So, it is clear. So, let's start. Acha ji, let's first discuss predictive, iterative, incremental, and agile life cycles. I love to say the 2 by 2 matrix of predictive and like two things, most important thing, PM and PMI in PMBOK 7th and ATP material give multiple criteria to look at to identify the predictive or agile. But in my opinion, two criteria are most important. One is requirements and the other is delivery. If you can understand this thing, what I'm going to explain now, you understand the entire PMP, at least this, which are you in which life cycle. If the requirements are fixed, like they are fixed here, and here the requirements are variable. Here, delivery is single. Here you can have multiple deliveries. Okay, I'm gonna divide it into four parts. If requirements are fixed and you have a single delivery, we get predictive lifecycle. Predictive is of course also called as waterfall, traditional, all those names are given to the predictive lifecycle. Plan driven, waterfall, but what you have done previously you will do it. So when to use predictive lifecycle? When the requirements are known, we know something that this thing has been done in the past. So we are gonna do the same thing now. That is the time, that is the right time to use predictive lifecycle. Predictive or plan driven or waterfall, all those things given to the same name, predictive life cycle. Okay, I hope this predictive is at least clear to you. Plan driven example, of course, construction projects, all those projects are predictive life cycle. Now when we have multiple delivery, more than one delivery, but requirements are fixed. Scope is fixed, near to fixed. We don't want to change the scope. Then we have incremental life cycle. In incremental life cycle, we move step by step, step by step, step by step. We provide one delivery. Once that is delivered, then the next, then the next, then the next. I like the example of web series, seasons, dramas, movies, or e-learning sessions like this. Last time we had a different topic. This time we have a different topic. So every time we have a different topic. That is incremental life cycle for you. Now, when you have single delivery, but requirements can change, requirements can variable. This is iterative life cycle. Example is prototype. You make a design or design also. You make a design, you show it to the design get changed, and you keep moving forward unless the design got approved. Till the design got approved, the client can change anything that they desired. But once the design got approved, you provide single delivery. It is approved. Same goes for the prototype. Now, when both things can be changed, scope, like at plus you can have multiple delivery. We get agile life cycle. Agile life cycle. Example, softwares. Things can change, plus you have incremental delivery. Software is a good example. R&D, we have Pfizer 1, Pfizer 2, the pharmaceutical company. When they are working in an R&D, research and development product, they basically do it in this way. So all those things comes under that particular domain. Okay. For life cycle, guys, if this is clear, please put in the chat box that this is clear. So I will go with the next thing. Acha, acha. This is clear, please put in the chat box that this is clear. Now, hello Batul, clear. This incremental, all these three, they are also called as change driven because at least one of them, one thing is changing in them, or also known as adaptive. Okay, also known as adaptive. Then comes the next type of life cycle, hybrid life cycle. Hybrid, as we know, the hybrid cars, they are combination of two, like petrol and electricity. Similarly, hybrid as a name is a combination of agile and predictive. It can be any combination, 1% agile, 99% predictive, or whatsoever. Like some of the combinations we have seen, complete project is in predictive, some parts are in agile, or vice versa. The complete project is in agile, some parts are in predictive, or half agile, half predictive, and so on. They are all example of hybrid project. Most of the time, you will get a question in the exam. A team is moving from predictive life cycle to agile life cycle, predictive to hybrid life cycle. Please understand, PMP exam is people 50% process, or people 42% process, 50% business environment, 8%. All these things are basically in the PMP exam. Both things get hybrid mentality. The exam is not anymore 50% predictive, 50% agile. No, no, no. Exam is predominantly agile with hybrid moving here and there. What do you need to know? You need to understand which is the number one thing that you implement when you do the agile project. For example, the question is, let's say it's not in the exam, but let's say You are moving from predictive to hybrid, which is the first uh, scrum ceremony that you are going to implement. Let's say sprint review, sprint planning, sprint retrospective, daily stand up, which is the first ceremony you are going to implement. What do you say? What is the first ceremony you will implement? What would you say? What is the answer? Guys, daily stand up is the first thing that we implement. Not sprint planning, not sprint review, not sprint retrospective. And the reason behind or understanding behind this thing is it is easy to implement. You just have a 15-minute status meeting to get the benefit of the agile. When you want to do sprint planning, in order to sprint planning, you need to have a product backlog, sprint backlog, and you need to make user stories and all those things. Understand the context. Majority people put sprint planning just considering since this is the first thing in the life cycle. No, the team is moving from predictive to agile. First, they will implement and see how that thing is valuable for them. Then they will implement that particular thing according to their requirement. This is an important thing to master. This is an important thing to understand when you are moving from predictive to agile. Okay, another question I remember I have seen while I was preparing for the exam. Please read this question clearly. We will go back to our normal 10 questions that we do it, but I want to set that tone right. You are a scrum master, you're a scrum master, and you went to a new organization. You want them to convince to move from predictive to hybrid or agile. What will be the best way to do that? I'm not giving option to you. Put it in the answer. What will be the best way to do that? After that, I will give the option, but let me see your answers. What will be your answers in this particular context? Provide, sorry, please the question. You can scroll down the YouTube video, but will you back, you will be able to see the question. That is the benefit of recording. Planning, agile coaching, training, early delivery, choosing a less complex RAM. Okay. Give them agile values and coach them. Okay. Educate them on the Shivani, that is the nearest answer. Okay, but still needs improvement. Training, value, frequent deliveries, checking. RAM, that is the right answer. Checking if the organization is ready to implement incremental. Check the organization readiness. That's also majority of the answers. Not one answer is the right answer. Majority of the answer. Pradeep said it. The good answer. What Pratha said, tell how agile will benefit the organization. Best way, in my personal opinion, will them show them how in past you have gained success because of agile. How in past you have gained success because of agile. Now this is a very important thing to understand when you are solving any PMP question, like the past references, the benefit of the past references or lesson learned, how you can get those benefit. how you can get those benefit, and this is the most important thing. You need, you can show them. Start to pilot project. This is another way. This is not a bad way, but Rao said pilot the project in the organization and show them how that can be implemented. Like training, when like majority people put that training, when you are doing, actually implementing the agile practices, then training is the first thing. When you want to convince them, when you want to convince them how to basically do that, you may need to show them the benefit. What will the benefit of the small delivery? You deliver something and get that thing. And best way would be to get the previous thing. First, put a good words. Incremental delivery defects can be caught. So this is the reason into that. Why I want to highlight this thing in the exam, you need to have two things set for you. One is servant leadership mentality. Guys, put in the chat box. What do you think is servant leadership mentality? Then I'll come to that. What do you think is servant leadership mentality? 4 5 points put in that. Then I will share what's my opinion on that. Servant leadership mentality. Second is agile mindset. What we just discussed is kind of a agile mindset, how you facilitate that thing. These are the two important things that go hand in hand in your PMP exam. If you can master both of these things, that can work into that. Okay, always ready to train, caring and protecting the team. Ram, not a bad thing. Caring the team, working with the team, that's a good way to put it, but it's not complete. Always ready to train. Yes, that is a scrum mindset, agile mindset. Always be there to train that, facilitating the team. Atif, 100%. How you gonna work with the team, facilitate them. Okay. Harsha is saying facilitating, coaching, removing. This is a very good answer. Facilitating the team, coaching the team, removing their impediments, how the impediments can be removed. Helpful, how you can be helpful to the team. Coaching the team, mentoring the team. Yes. Okay, Pradeep is saying spotting the team by removing impediment. That is for sure. Taking care of the team so that they can bring their best. A very beautiful answer. One of the job of the project manager is to make sure that you bring the best among the team members. As a servant leader, my goal, I always try to bring the best of you. Okay, so that that is one of the way. Okay, serve the team and removing the impediments. Empower them to make the decision. Very well said, Priya. Take team first, remove impediments. Okay, remove impediment. Yes, remove impediment. Shield the team. It's a very important thing what Faz highlighted. Few people missed that thing. Shield the team. Shielding the team from any kind of obstacles is a very important thing. Darish is saying remove impediments, assist. Yes, be like, I like to say, be like a mother or a father, facilitate them. Darish, you always ask question after the coaching calls. I saw a lot of your comments. Sometimes I don't see, especially nowadays in the busy days. So it's great if you put comments and now, and I can answer. I will be there as long as you want me. I'll answer all the questions. But of course, you can put question there also. Facilitator, problem solving, very well. He should be a facilitator, he must be a facilitator. How? There's a difference. Must. Remove impediments, build team, project manager, shield the team, serves team, coach. No firing, unless there can be scenarios where you have to fire the team. Carry food, water, shield the team. Mohit is saying should have negotiation skill. Okay, facilitate a team, highlight the uh, challenges to the product owner. Okay, in a way able to coach, yes, set up other for success. Very well done, said by Tisham. Act as a servant leader. Batul summarized the entire thing, servant leader. So this is the mindset that we need in the agile team. Whatever all of you have said is 100% right. Now let's go to solve the question. I'm gonna start with a drag and drop, with which we ended yesterday, last week, because that drag and drop, in my opinion, is very important. It is very important to do that drag and drop. Okay. Oh, I thought it would start from there. It is. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just putting it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A very important drag and drop in my point of view. Large scale scrum is basically, Vinod, when you have multiple teams, they work as an individual, you manage them under one umbrella. This is large scale scrum basically. But such question will not come in the exam. Let's see what are your answers here. Gee guys, what are your answers here? Put it in the chat box. This is one of the most important drag and drop. It summarizes the entire agile to you. Guys, we are 50 people and only 18 likes. Please do like that, yeah. A3, B5, C6, D2, E7, F8. Okay. hmm A3, B5. I'm gonna give you one more minute since it is important. Then I'm gonna solve it myself. One of my one-to-one student, he actually uh, took a screenshot and sent me the match. That's another good way. Scrum. Scrum is the entire project management framework. It's an agile framework for developing and sustaining. So 3A, sprint. Sprint, a time box iteration. B5, sprint planning. Okay, visualize the work. This is task board. 1H, this is daily stand up. Uh, D2, the team's rate, it is velocity. G4G, retrospective, a meeting of the team for the team to identify its improvements, retrospective. So F8, at the end of each iteration, review. 7E, to stand up, team zero up, plan for that. So 6C. To put in the chat box, did you got all the right or any one is wrong here? Okay, next drag and drop. Again, important drag and drop that I want you to solve, but this one will have only this much time, no more. Got all right, all correct. Very well done. For all those who got all the correct. Guys, do like this video, yeah, so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. Status, it is task board. Work in progress, it is Kanban board. Okay. Bottleneck, it is cumulative flow diagram. Remaining work is burn down. Chart that can show burn up chart. So I hope you also got this one right. Okay. G. Now let's go to solve the next questions. Okay. What steps should the project manager have taken to prevent this? What steps should the project manager have taken to prevent this? Something bad has happened, so we need to look at that. You are working in a team which has moved from predictive to hybrid project, and now a team is working on a hybrid software development. Stakeholders' understanding of the requirements are not aligned to the expectations of the team. Means there's a misalignment between among the team and disagreement about those things. Okay, I am getting all the answers A, B, C, D. Yeah. What steps should the project manager have taken to prevent this? Get approval of scope statement from the client. Okay, can be an answer. Update the scope statement and get it reviewed from the team. Team has nothing to do to review it. Team has no authority to. Have the team conduct a sprint review meeting with the customer. That would be too late. Have the team meet with the customer to help develop the. Now this is the only thing in which both parties are working. Party A and party B both are working together. Okay, both are working together to understand their expectations and those things. Guys, we need to understand here. There's a the question in a tricky word is saying team is unable to understand the requirement or the acceptance criteria. Things are not aligned in that way. We want to be on the same track. So the only way would be then when both people have the meeting. Okay, when both people have the meeting, if they have a meeting, then we can work into that. So D would be the right answer in my opinion. Next question. Always give the justification. Why do you think this answer is right or wrong? A. Okay. As a PMP, what should you do to resolve this? You are working as a project manager in the global organization, an agile team with members from different countries having difficulties. This has led to the project falling beside. As a project manager, whatever it is, the problem is the communication problem is there. Remove the member who are causing the issue. Never, as a servant leader, you never do it. Speak with the HR, again eliminate. Meet the product of issues. Can be implement new method to ensure team has better communication method. And this seems like a better doing the working with them, identifying the way and doing that thing. G. A was the right answer, straightforward. It was an easy question. G. Make effective communication. Team should understand the value. A. Acha ji, how should the project manager handle this situation? A project manager and a new agile team have started a new project. The PM noticed members are not doing agile meetings. Team members often don't hold stand-ups or sprint review meetings. Okay, what should the project manager do? Inform the team it is okay to hold meeting as necessary. Then you see, as a Scrum Master, you need to make sure that Scrum methodologies are being followed. So I would eliminate this. To remove the team members, this is never the answer. Conduct the stand-up only. No, work with the team. Like whenever the question says, this is kind of a keywords understanding the question. Work with them, collaborate, updates the plan. Most of the time such mentality, such answers are the right answer. So A seems like the right answer. G. Next question. अच्छा जी, let's see. A Abdul Rafi saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. A D D. We are also having C ground rules since they had similar D E B. Okay. अच्छा जी. The sponsor has initiated the project and the customer is ready to start planning the project. Sponsor has initiated the project and, and the customer is ready to start planning. Now customer is ready to start planning. Okay. The project manager is hesitant to work with a new customer on a hybrid project. Had a very difficult time getting sign off and approval from this particular customer and the customer is ready to start. Oh, this is not the answer. How should the project manager? This should option A is not there. Ask the client if they have a dedicated resource to complete sign off. Not a bad option. It is not acceptable to delay. Okay. Meet with the client and review the ground rule. This is the best option so far from these three. Add a risk management plan. Risk management plan does not have any risk. I have explained this multiple times. Multiple times. Risk register has all the risk. Risk management plan does not have any risk. So anybody who put E as an answer, this means they still forget that thing. Risk management plan is all about how to work with that. D is the right answer as a servant leader, as a project manager. Set a ground rules that after this particular time we need to work and we need to get it done. D is the right answer. Acha ji. Next question. Yes, you can set a ground rules or working agreement with anyone. Guys, still 32 likes. Please do like this. Acha ji. BA 332 BA. Let's look at that. What should a project manager do first? After the project management plan had been approved, a stakeholder informed the manager that the project management plan would not be sufficient. Okay, the plan is not sufficient. The stakeholder is not willing to cooperate and meet with the project manager. A can be the right answer here. Like he's not willing to meet. Review the plan. There is no reason to review the plan. We already reviewed the plan, and the plan is said it is not efficient. Meet with the project management office. No, no. So this is basically something. This is a scenario, that rare scenario where you need to like now the stakeholders are not agreeing. Whenever a stakeholder is not agreeing, you tried it, he is not even agreeing to get in the meeting now. So here you need to get your big guns here. Here you need to get talk to the stakeholders who will listen. Like you need to use political awareness here to be in the right way. Ask the sponsor for the guidance how they can work into it. B is not there, yeah. Fiaz, Vinod, everyone who's putting B, already we looked into that and we have said it is not efficient. It is not working for us. Acha ji, next question. D, 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 D. What should the project manager do next? A key stakeholder wants the functionality of the product to be delivered immediately as one iteration. The project team has informed it will take 5 iterations. A conflict is there for a total 7 months. Meet with the project team, inform to that they will need to complete the work as one iteration. Okay, means he's taking the side of a product owner or a team. The stakeholder inform him this cannot be done. Okay, product owner about the issue. Meet to understand why he wants it done in 3 months. So this is a very important thing here. We need to work into that. Just give me a second. Always the scammers are there, so I need to block this. Sorry for that. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So very important thing when we look into that, A can be the good answer, but D is even a better answer. So we will go towards D because it satisfy all our requirement. So D is the right answer. D, D, D. No, B is not the answer, Junaid Vahid. B has nothing to do with the right answers. So B is not the right answer at all. Okay. G. Let's go to the next question. Guys, still 38 likes here. Why everybody is not liking? A, A, A. It seems like an easy answer. Everyone's saying A. But guys, always with the justification so that it can be done. Okay, G. Another organization had moved from a traditional to agile method and is now conducting its first agile project. The newly appointed product owner would like the team to prioritize the features as soon as possible so that they can start the sprint immediately. What should the project manager do in this scenario? I need to work on my options and editing. Educate the product owner on the benefits of prioritizing the feature, right? Work with the team to prioritize the feature. Okay, that's not your job. Inform the team to prioritize. Again, not your job. Inform the not needed, not your job. A is the right answer, straightforward. Rahul, how can you do that? Like, how can the team prioritize the work? Mohit, same concept question, and Asadullah, same question for you. How can the team prioritize it? It is the job of him, good opponent, not your job. We have a very definite roles in the agile, so we should be in our roles instead of focusing on other things. A, everything is. What should the project manager do in this situation in regards of team? A key stakeholder is giving the team a hard time and is always arguing with the team member. The stakeholder feels like no one understands him and now he knows how to communicate. If issue is not resolved, it could lead to termination of the project. What should the project manager do in this situation in regards to the team? Train the team on emotional intelligence, yes. Inform them not to communicate with can be. Have the stakeholder team no. Inform the team to try to communicate as the a project completion. No. A would be there is a like there's a problem that you're unable to understand a certain stakeholder. You want to see how the things can in a better way. So A is the right answer. Okay, meet with the teams, small team. A, B, A, B. What should the project manager do first in this situation? A small team is working virtually on a hybrid project and is having a difficult time being committed to the project. This has led the work to become incomplete and the defects in completed work. What should you do? Meet with the team, inform them of the issues and have them resolved it immediately. This word is not interesting, but let's see. Individually determine the root cause of that. Okay. Meet the product sponsor and form. This is not the answer here. Okay. Remove the team member that are having issues and replace them. No. So we are left with option A and B. So they are working virtually. That is being difficult for this thing. So A wouldn't be the answer. B would be a better option in this particular scenario. Guys, by the way, have you received my book? If you haven't received this 7-step formula book, this is free book I have written. So you can ask me on the number given or email me if you have not received. This is a small booklet, 17 to 19 pages book that I have just written for you guys. And after 16th of December, yes, after 16th of December, this will be, I guess, $29 on my page. So if you want it, you can get it for now for free. अच्छा जी. Next question. Okay, what should the project manager do in this situation? The Agile project team has complained that the product owner has prioritized the product backlog with everything as being critical. Like in Moscow, he put everything as must, must, must. This sometimes this happen. The team is not sure what to do. So what should the project have the team reprioritize the entire team cannot reprioritize the product backlog. Meet with the product owner and educate on him. Basically, there you have identified the training need. So work into that. Have the team choose no. Have the team prioritize no. B is the only genuine answer here. Acha ji. Next question. So, guys, I just want to share something here by stopping the screen and showing you something. Before moving forward, I have a great news to share with you. And let me start to share this news. We have reached 400 certified PMP in 2022. Prashant just messaged me, just walked out the center. He's my one-to-one student and he is now 400 certified PMP. So congratulations to all. Now we are 400 certified PMP in 2022. Acha ji. Let's go back. Let's go back to the business. Yeah. Congratulations. Is it 400? Yes, 400. 400. Thank you, Tayyab. That's all. Pratik, congratulations. Bro, congratulations to all above that. For congratulations for this star with you. Many more to come. Yes, we're not looking forward for you. Okay, D 338. What should the project manager do first in this scenario? The Agile project has just reached a minimum viable product to the customer and the company. A few of the customers have complained that it is lacking a large number of features, is not useful. Ask the product to meet with the customer, okay, that the necessary, pull the release, educate the customer on the value of MVP. So this is okay. These are two values, two options that make sense. Inform the team, no. Pull back the release, no. So this is the point. You have released MVP, the value of the MVP. Okay. So the first thing is that what you need to look. A is also the right answer and D is also the right answer. I would go with the A because it is his job to work with that and tell them maybe the customer does not even want the MVP, they want the full feature. So that needs to be discussed with them. A is the right answer in this particular scenario. Acha ji. Rao, how many questions we have done? I will miss you, Rao, once you are done with the PMP. 14th question. Okay, let's do 15 questions. This is happening on a daily basis and may affect the project. What can the project manager do to resolve this? The project manager working on an agile project has received emails from team members that other members are interrupting them and causing them to delay their schedule. This is happening on a daily basis that may affect the schedule. Have the team conduct their daily stand-up meeting more than once? No. Meet with all team and find out the root cause. Okay. Coach the team on the benefit of solving. Meet with each member individually and inform them not to disturb. No. No. B is the right answer. Okay. 15th question, guys. I promised 10 question, gave you 15. This is called over delivering. अच्छा जी. Choose to. Organization has moved from traditional to agile. This was done so that the project can Output deliver faster mean incremental delivery. Should the project manager faster work with the customer and educate them prioritizing areas? That owner determine who should be delegating the work. Okay. Delegate the work to team based on their skill. Okay. Other team work with each other based on their skill. This is not the answer. This is one answer. Okay. B, C, and D. Self-organizing team A and D is the right answer. So this completes uh, 15 questions today. I hope you have enjoyed and you have worked into this question in the best possible way. If you have any question that you would like to ask, you can ask me. And guys, my batch is starting on this Friday, and this is going to be my best batch ever. I'm gonna give my 1000% and make sure they cleared in next 4 weeks. And with some students, I'm gonna try that even maybe all the batch ends on 25th of December. I'm gonna try it and see if they can clear in this year. You know, my target is to get 500 PMP, and I want to get this thing done. Yeah. So guys, if you have any question, I am here. You can ask me. Otherwise, we can call it a day. I'm extremely excited with Prashant. I need to record his journey too. Now, you next time after Prashant, when we go live, you will see 400. The first video of 400 will be there. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope everyone is clear. G. Thanks. Thank you, Sajjad sir. Sajjad sir, we need to talk about the 4 holidays you are having. Ali Basharat from the Then Cleared, he shared with me. Okay, Harsha, thank you. Thank you, Katha. So we are starting our batch this Friday. So if anyone want to register, they can. Hmm. Okay, 11 out of 15. Thank you. Thank you. Naseem Akhtar, thank you, Hassan. Thank you, Rao, for joining. Hmm. Thank you. Let's call it a day. Thank you, Pradeep. I hope batch is basically 6 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 6 days class, but after the batch, we have 3 coaching calls: Monday, Wednesday, and other coaching call. And I guide till students become certified PMP. This is like the complete thing till student become certified. Thank you, Mohit. Thank you, Junaid. Shwar, Asadullah. Thank you, everyone. Okay, I guess really enjoyed. Thank you, Tasham. I love it. You still are watching the videos. Thank you. Okay, guys, then I guess that's it. Thank you very much for everyone for joining and see you till next time. Do you assist in the application? Of course, I do assist in the application. Asha, let's talk at call. You have my number and let's talk about this thing on my number or email. Just message me there. We can talk about it. By the way, the program is entire everything in one go. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Bye bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually. Like I'm kind of like really
And I
trembling.
got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.